You're welcome to another quick update with me, Alex Bryant, and today we dive into the issues or the death of the Honorable Member of Parliament for the Ejisu constituency, and then also he was the Deputy Finance Minister. The death or the issues surrounding his death and all that has risen, where we've also heard, and to your notice, before his death, Captain Smart, who is a media person or a media person with Media General, yes, Media General, he works with the local station, that is, Onua TV. Yes, he works with Onua TV. He's the host for the Onua Marchi. He's the host for that program. He sat on that program and said some weeks ago that someone has been poisoned together with some people, where he mentioned some names. So, with regards to that, few weeks later, or should I say a week later or something, that we've seen that Honorable John Kumah have passed on. And this has raised alarm. So upon his death, many people have been talking and saying a lot of things about what Captain Smart said some time ago. And also, one of Chairman Wuntumi, who happens to be the chairman of the Ashanti region. He's the MPP regional chairman in the Ashanti region. One of his boy, Oheneba, he's a media person. If you normally watch Wuntumi TV or movement, Wuntumi TV, he's always on radio, Wuntumi radio, something like that. That is the station. He's always on air. Yes, Oheneba. He was on an interview and said that he could remember that on that very day, that was the 23rd of October, that is last year, 2023, they went for a campaign tour with the VIP, the Vice President of the Republic, Honorable His Excellency, His Excellency Mahmoud Bawumia. Yeah, I should put it that way. When they went to the tour, due to some issues, they went to the tour. They wake up early and then been touring the northern region. They were in Tamale to be specific. That was where they were. So when they went for that tour, a lot of issues happened. So he said they didn't plan, the day they were leaving Tamale, they didn't plan to come back to Tamale to sleep in the hotel which they were. So arrangements were not made for them to come back to sleep. But later on, because it was late, they were not able to go, so they had to return back to the hotel. And according to him, when they returned from tours like that, they organized themselves at one member of parliament's house, and then they have dinner and stuff. But because they were not aware, or they were not sure that they will return, no arrangement was made. So when they got to their hotel, because where they booked earlier or where they slept the previous day, it was full or something, the space were not reserved for them, so all of them could not lodge at the same place. So he and then the driver for John Kumah, they went to Modern City Hotel. Yes, they went to sleep there. And sometime during midnight, he had several calls, about 15 missed calls from his boss. That is Honorable Chairman Wuntumi. But you just take a listen to what he has to say. Take a listen to what he has to say when he was on that interview.
But free hanum Tamale no John Kumah driver ni and a driver Balonka on car no be. Now John Kumah came from Accra with okay, on the flight in the Tamale. And your buy no yen na fa on that day 22nd no and we say arrangement no hotel arrangement na Ashanti no me mafu enkoda modern hotel honum a very big hotel and peripheral called Tamale honum da na chairman John Kumah enkoda Maria home. The chairman there was 32, John Kumah was 31. Omotoaso and omukoda ya call rounds ni na ba ni bedru anadwo no obudru hotel honum na no and obi dia confirm ebrewu chairman and John Kumah nko a confirm ayaye ne den a confirm ayaye a confirm na mayaye edi okay. And when in political campaign yakono ababe dru anajo sometimes you feel 4 go 5 community and under normal circumstance under normal circumstance neba kosi say your chorus nearby sa ye nyina ebom didi ebia one of the MPs fie ne yakọ
okay
na ayese buffet ne nyina yedi but this one because the nim se ebeda na ye kọ ne yesa asan ba entino omontuma anye preparation fe bia ye nyina return ba ha de yekodidi enti ewie no bia kọ ne hotel beda omuduru honum no na omudia confirm ne bre omu for John Kumah and chairman kwa and then later omubro omudie hu and omudie akwasi. That was when the issue started. Enti omadi diawie omakoda me ne mafu ene John Kumah driver ni enso so ekọ modern yada ti me so ya homache be 3-4 na makọ chairman wa busa ne say so onse fugu na eyebi a normal t-shirt shirt no be so dia me be dia akoto e dia ma no me sorry no na be 1 a.m. chairman friend me be 15 times
you want to me
or friend me be 15 times and I start to say me friend no me friend man for busa say a chairman friend no say when we chairman me score twice but of friend na on fa and I me so me ko chairman ho ti me nam ko so me ko nya na me friend no me friend chairman na want to me afa me ko do chairman do chairman no obi a o born do mo ba baby me bomu be 2-3 minutes ko be 5 minutes ansa na o tumi ade a baby ken chairman ebe bie do no na o shebosa shows nko and osha o wiawiai and o ye kakra kratin be bie do no wa fe ne bed so ene afom okọ ne washroom wa fe agu honum me na say me medical person me nim hwe to me call John ho and was say ade a atu chairman ni o na chairman die aduane no dodo because na come dem me die aduane me di kakra bi
John Kumah
John Kumah told me this
okay
me di kakra bi enti ma fe but it is not like chairman there no because me ni chairman 94 years me hu chairman sada me hu chairman say me hu no tamale no on that 23rd October me hu ni sada ti quickly and I'm afraid ye be kono double man funsa enti nurse nya o treating no ka but about me medical team and na ye friend and no yes oba na me say no ma me friend penimu te me friend kama oye the VIP team for ni bi na ona ba akra and ono so friend another person enti Dr. Mamun Bamia medical team no Dr. Pejina womb and a nurses too ma me penimu na near fina young girl and no mobile instantly omdi show 6 or 7 I remember in the C chairman so and na omo won pani enti doctor ne come and me say for what they are seeing they suspect food poisoning until they are going to treat them on food poisoning. John Kumah felt he's okay into Oman treating into a chairman and a treating. Now this is why I think the whole thing was planned.
Okay, so also we'll be listening to what Captain Smart have said previously. Yes, what Captain Smart said when he was on air on Unia TV some weeks before the death of the Honorable. Yes, so take a listen to what Captain Smart said. He said John Kumah has been poisoned together with Chairman Wood to be because they were served some food and yes, so this have reason. You just take a listen to what he had to say.
John Kumah, any mpanimfoɔ bi SCM planning and said John Kumah baby all pre-kono one shot. John Kumah bet me a fra kodru level bia obi antimi stop no say me ye fa phone na fetch ma won to me there is a chama won to me say aduane no say wandi bia at the time I want to John Kumah or a doctor echi wo say won to me reacted to that food poisoning. No man you said John Kumah you okay. And go for some cancer, but never cancer much and na china be more. Na Thursday I am more. It is the former and your former, he's still. Mr. Producer part 2 no pa I. Ma'am, but the back I and I. It's John Kumah. He was intentionally poisoned, and he's aware. And when he said, "Some book we na buy na your friend a Japadiano, your part 1 and part 2 is only the part 1." And a wabonte. Say, I will read certain portions of the part 1 about John Bwedu and John Kumah. Say the 2 Johns. Anybody who don't want to know say John Kumah, John Bwedu, say our presidential ambition. It's John Kumah was poisoned. He's aware. I can tell you the day.
Okay, and also, yesterday, just yesterday, the wife of the late minister, has dragged Captain Smart to the police. It's getting interesting here. He has dragged Captain Smart to the police for them to question. So, he said, provide evidence. Widow of John Kumah demands answers from Captain Smart as she files a complaint with police. So this is what is happening. So I'm reading from Asase Radio, as you can see on your screen. Asase Radio. It said, Apostle Linian Kumah, grieving wife of the late Dr. John Kumah, on Friday, 8th March 2024, bravely stepped into the somber halls of the Accra Central Police Headquarters to lodge a heart-wrenching complaint against Captain Smart. A radio and TV, a radio and TV presenter with Media General for currently insinuating that her beloved husband died of poisoning. Lilian Kumah expressed deep concern over the damage this unfolded accusation are causing her husband's reputation and the family's well-being, particularly amidst their grieving process. With tears welling in her eyes and her voice trembling with anguish, she beseeched the Ghana Police Service to initiate investigation into the statement made by the journalist and to question him regarding the basis of his claims to bring an end to this unformable misinformation and injustice. It will be recorded that following the tragic passing of the Deputy Finance Minister and MP for Ejisu constituency, John Kumah, social media has been ablaze with resurfaced video excerpts of Captain Smart alleging deliberate poisoning of the late MP. Captain Smart suggested in this week's old clips that some politicians and businessmen orchestrated the poison out of spite against the former deputy speaker, the former finance minister. Additionally, he mentioned an alleged attempt to poison other prominent figures, including Honorable Osei Chairman Samboisu, former majority leader and MP for Swami, Honorable Andy Apia Kubi, who is the MP Honorable Andy Apiakubi. Honorable Andy Apiakubi, MP for Ashanti Achim North constituency and Chairman Wuntumi, who is the Ashanti regional chairman of the New Patriotic Party. So the wife of the late John Kumah has lodged a complaint with the police to invite Captain Smart to carry on an investigation and to question him on where all these allegations are coming from. So until then, we'll be waiting to hear what the police have to say. And in course of the week, we'll be bringing you more updates with regards to the death of this young man. He was 45. Yes, he was 45 years of age. So as time unfolds, also the President, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, has sent condolences to the family and paid tribute to him. Same have the Vice President done, and then some members of the New Patriotic Party, and also some members of the NDC, the National Democratic Congress. So stay glued. We'll be bringing you updates as at when or we hear what is happening with the complaint that the wife of the late John Kumah has lodged with the police. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel at Alex Bryant TV and follow us across all social media platforms at Alex Bryant News for more updates. Thank you.